Hey folks, I managed to get one of the parts, one of the things done for the vice, the handles. I'm learning as I'm going. I've done one, well I did one because I wanted to, obviously didn't want to do two and cock two up. Cock one up you can learn, cock two up it's a fail. But I haven't cooked it up, it's gone alright. You saw I was turning it out of foam. I'll shut up, get on with it. But any advice, any tips, anything, comments are always welcome, and don't forget, it's nice to be nice. Well, I'll go it down to that. I'm not going to get this any better unless I do it all by sanding again, and to be honest, it doesn't really matter. It's not a, you know, obviously this is two pieces, I'm going to split it. But obviously this is just foam, and if I sand it, it wants to burn a little bit, and if I chisel it's a little bit aggressive and pops pieces out, because this stuff's it's got sort of a grain in it. Must be how it's formed, but as I said, doesn't matter, it's got to do a job, that's all. Obviously my threaded bore will go in there and my bore will go through. So this you might find interesting, guys. I've got to find the centre of this circle. Alright, and here's a simple way to do it. You've got a square like that and you go across it with a, this is obviously a rule, it's hard to do with one hand, but you line it up, either your square either side of your circle, draw your line through, you can do it 2 or 3 times and it'll find you at the centre always, like that. Quick easy trick, saves you a lot of grief and it finds you where the centre is. Just got to make sure that's nice and lined up. That on one, this angle on one side of your circle, that angle on the other side of your circle. Bob's your uncle and Fanny's your aunt. So guys, that's where I am so far. I'm going to try and get them poured this afternoon. I put these all through with a 10mm bit. I screwed them through by hand, but this stuff pulls really badly and marks up. I just dropped that one and it's dented, so I'm hoping, I should be able to actually clean them up when they cast as aluminium. Might be able to get them to spin up and sand them and file them and whatever, get a bit more shape. When I've put a 3mm hole in here, and what I'll do, I'll just put something in these holes just to keep them open, and I can always, like, if it's a piece of dowel or something, and when I pour them, I'm going to pour them in that, like that, with bolting bottom, leaving actual thread bar in it, and hopefully, well, I'll be able to screw it out. And the reason I'm leaving it, I'm doing it in bottom, is obviously as soon as the aluminium touches that, it'll cool really fast. So I'm hoping it's got time to get down there. Fingers crossed, chaps. But this is all new to me, so I'm learning. Don't claim to be an expert in saying this is the way to do it, but this is what I'm trying. So guys, I'm just cutting some stuff up to get in. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. I'm not cutting him up, but I'm going to cut this off at the bottom. Look, my cast reindeer. I got a new crucible. I tried it. It's just a stainless steel pot. Should last more than one cast. So I'll get on with it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cast one first and see how it goes. If it's an absolute utter failure, it's pointless me doing 2. And then I will have to re-look at how I'm going to do it. So that's how I'm setting it. It's silica sand. I'm hoping this pot doesn't break due to heat through sand, but if it does, it's not a big problem, because I'll put this in something else so it doesn't, and I'll block the hole in the bottom of the pot, obviously. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a spout so that I can pour into it, and that's double-sided tape, so when the hot molten aluminium goes through there, it should drop straight through and in, and hopefully it's got enough space for air to get out, but it should have. We will see. Running, near me. It's up and running. I won't be filming core as such, but I'll show you the results. I'm going to knock this down. Some of these are quite big chunks, so a little bit of time. And it's the setup for core. in this tin. I've stolen it. An excuse that it's been listed. That should be enough. So that's in there. That's in there. Give it 15 minutes or so and we'll see what we've got. And while we're waiting, being such a tight northern bastard, be ashamed to waste that. See, even if the pour fails, something positive to come out of it. Fingers crossed, guys. I think I cracked it. It looks very good so far. The sausage is burning. Just turn that over. We'll see. It's far too hot to do what we now. Put it over here, chuck it in there. Have to saw it off and see how it goes on there. At least have plenty of material. Just here it needs cutting off, see? Maybe. Sausage time. So guys, that's that. I didn't have enough gap here, I didn't get enough sand in here, and obviously with air getting out, because I didn't have an extra air release, but I couldn't really get one in with Ed. But it doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this off here, and then if I can, I'm going to file that down so I can put it into drill press, and then I can just reshape anything that wants out. I'll have to cut a slot in that, just to unscrew it. That's the theory. So, cut it off. I had to go with file and flapper wheel. I've just found, aluminium's quite soft. I work with it, or I used to work with it. And thing is, if you're cutting it even with a jigsaw, it'll gum up your blade really quick. So I've oiled it. It works a lot better if you oil it, even with flapper wheel. Although I'm covered in oil now, but that's quite gummed up, you see. But I think it'll work. It might not be pretty, but hey. So guys, I don't think I'm going to get it much better than that. All I'm basically doing is I'm spinning it in here. I've got it mounted on end of the screw here so I can put pressure down. And I'm doing this with my hand, but I'm holding it with sandpaper. I'm running it through my hand and controlling speed at drill. I'm not setting that off and just letting it spin free, because there's a huge danger of it flying off in one direction, killing me or maiming me. So don't try this at home. But basically, I've got one hand on here, and this hand here with sandpaper, just cleaned it back. I might go a bit more on it, but that's all I'm doing for today, and that's the first one. I'm learning. I'm going to have to eat this up to get it out. I tried twisting it with 2 knots, but I couldn't get it, so I'll have to put some heat on it and get it in vice. But as I said, I can't get it out now. It would fly out on its own. But clean these holes out. Oh. And so that I've got to so I might do a bit more on it, but not a bit idea on that. I'll go. And I've still got the other one to do. So look, centered it, put a pin in it so that I could spin it like that. So I'm guessing there's going to be a part 3, but that might be a week or so. I'm very busy next week. And tomorrow it's going to be hot here, 7 grad, and I'm going down to the river because Sunday I'm going to make a very old lady very happy and go and have dinner with her as it's her birthday.